What's good, y'all? We back again to the Hood Therapy Podcast. I'm your host, Hustle Man Rain. I got my boy
DC,
and we back again with another one, y'all. We gotta clap it up. Let's clap it up real quick, bro. We made it to the whole season. We just did a whole season. It's the last episode. Shout out to my nigga Malcolm. He wanted to make sure we were serious because he done heard niggas like, oh man, I'm gonna do a podcast, never show up. He know I put my name on it, nigga. I'm coming. I don't give a fuck if I gotta scramble it up, get in the piggy bank. Oh shit, I got for that. Hey, bro, go some quarters, bro. I got it. I'm coming correct. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really trying to do something with my life. Like, and this is like another step in. Like, you know what I mean? But how you been there? Like, what's up?
Shit,
man? What's
good,
going
bro.
on with you, bro? Chilling?
Yeah, family good, everything good. Want to see my brother the day of visitation.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. He got his work keys, getting his GED.
Okay.
He really, trying to do.
Hey, shout out to Charles. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you be out of jail when you see this shit, but you know I shouted you out, nigga.
Yeah.
Word.
Today's episode gonna be on the church. It's called Empty Collection Plate.
Okay. Empty collection plate. Y'all know what we talking when we say collection plate. Y'all already know we going with this shit. So if you don't want to hear about religion and Jesus and look, you go ahead and turn the shit off. I'm be real with you. I already got the view. You know what I'm saying? We done got the view. You know what I'm saying?
We not looking to destroy your religion,
right?
And what you believe in,
right?
We're here to present some facts
and some information,
and what you do with it after this. You could take what we say with a grain of salt, but go research it.
Right.
Do your research.
Don't believe what we say. Go fact check.
Yeah.
Make sure say, oh no, you said Jesus with this. Don't believe me. Fuck that, Ray. I'm gonna go check. Go check, and then come back to me and be like, damn, Ray, you was right.
This episode we're gonna touch a little bit of religion, but not too much.
Not the whole thing. Yeah,
that's
definitely not.
That's a whole nother episode.
Right.
We're really talking about the structure, where they hold religion at.
Right.
So, I guess my biggest question is where has the black church been since Dr. King died?
Okay.
They've been missing in every major struggle since Dr. King's death.
Why is that though? Like, why the black church ain't as talked about, or it's not a thing? Like, it used to be a thing, part of the family. Like, we used to go in as like, we going to church every Sunday. Now it's like, you gotta fight, and grandma gotta fight to get her grandkids to come to church now. Like, we don't give a fuck. Because
back then, church they wasn't there just for the religion. They had meetings on, how
community shit. Yeah, that's facts.
How we gonna get things done, get rights.
Right. It was a meeting ground to
get shit done.
Right, okay, I got you.
So it wasn't just allegory, mythological creatures, all that other shit that they do in the Bible to get you to understand. He wanna stomp, clap, jump, Reverend
act a fool,
Reverend Pork Chop,
Reverend Chicken Wing,
Reverend Chicken Wing, you know what I'm saying? And the deacon up there smiling while y'all passing that collection plate, and they robbing y'all,
getting his ass rich than a motherfucker. Wonder why he's still in the projects.
You know what I'm saying? You see my?
What you say? We got Karen back there.
So for the youth side of it, there's no more, community interaction.
Yeah.
There's, the least community interaction they get is sports, raising money.
Oh, they know how to raise some motherfucking money.
Yeah, it's minute stuff, and nobody's getting anything out of it. I mean, we done heard the Jesus story 100 times. They done made Passion of Christ, I think at one time was the all-time selling movie. It made millions.
Niggas was crying in that motherfucker like that was really him. Like, they know what Jesus looked like.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And from my point, church is not your total foundation. You don't put Bible beside who you are first.
Right.
You black first.
Right.
You Christian second.
Right.
Some people do the opposite.
Right.
And I think that's where a lot of people get lost.
Right.
I still would take some of the lessons, some of the allegory in it is information.
Yeah, right, it's wisdom.
You know what I'm saying? It's some wisdom.
Yeah, it's definitely wisdom in the book.
Once you get to after Genesis, it pretty much goes down here. I never read it front to back. And I think some of the smartest...
But you can't leave out Psalms and Proverbs and we know for a fact that's us. Like that's our literature. When when you go in grandma's house and she got that motherfucker on Psalms, like you don't give a fuck what song is on. You know it's open on that. You know that's just like a universal among black people.
If your parents really took it serious, or grandparents, they would have the daily breads. You used to read the small booklets.
And
you ain't go to church, boy. You used to sit at the table in the morning with cereal. Boy, but anyways, it's just it's too much of church just taken from the community,
right? And not giving shit back.
And what's crazy is church is actually, I feel like it's the new hustle. Church is a new hustle.
Absolutely, it's been a hustle.
You know what I'm saying? It's become more of a worldwide corporation. Like if you see people who are pastors and you ask yourself, like back in the days they used to joke about pastors used to having the nice cars, but they really do be having these nice things.
Facts.
And
they pulling up in better shit than the motherfuckers doing the clapping and they coming for rehearsal.
And you look up their current job.
Mike, you wanna say something? Oh,
hold on, go
yeah, what happened?
Nah, just the other day, funny y'all say that because I follow Lil Duval on Instagram. He was like, we praise Drake, y'all need to be praising TD Jakes. His lyrics is way harder than Drake. And that's funny,
but it's true. Real shit.
Like, he was like, we giving all money to Drake, y'all need to be giving it to the past.
Right. Right. But think about how much money TD Jakes really done made. He made more money than these rappers. Yeah. These rappers ain't touching TD Jakes.
That man be iced out.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying but I'm not taking away from if a man really and true in his heart, really trying to help people. I'm not taking that. I feel like that's part of the man. That ain't part of the book. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really be a righteous person already in your heart to do certain shit. But once you start making it like this, all of this stuff is 100% facts, and we turn into myths and the allegory as what we gonna praise when we not even talking about what's going on right here. You worrying about that picture on the wall and you about to get put out your house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the common thing that they use in church, during their scriptures, when your lights get cut off and the Lord come through, praise him, right?
Right.
Everybody start clapping and amen and all that fake shit.
Right.
To be honest with you, here's the thing. Church is designed to keep you asleep long enough so when they take everything from you, you won't know what happened. It'd be like, damn, like what really happened? Right. Some of y'all are in these mega churches, like they building them by the dozen.
What's that one by me? The Casey one. Brooklyn Baptist,
bro.
Niggas used to treat that shit like a club. I go to Brooklyn Baptist. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck are you telling me for? I mean, like in school, like motherfuckers used to be like,
but. They Brooklyn Baptist, they got a whole cafeteria. They got a whole gym. They got a whole workout center.
Right.
That's how big church has become. It's becoming a community center.
Right.
For you to come, like you pay a membership to go to church.
But y'all told me growing up that this is God's house. God live here, so God got motherfucking 1 million houses. Like, what the fuck is he staying in all of them motherfuckers?
God don't pay no bills.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay. My mom used to tell me, anybody come to this house pay bills.
Listen, and this is what gets me, and we gotta like stick to the topic because we go off. You know what I'm saying? We just had, listen, y'all, this is some side note shit. We just had 3 episodes just in conversation because we didn't even get to do this shit on time. That's how we be deep into this shit. But when we looking at what does the collection plate represent? It represents you supposed to give 10% of your earnings to God, right? We was taught growing up, this money going to God when we was young. Mom, why I gotta get this penny in it? It's going to God. So what's that shit at the bank that they do the like where is that? Like,
so,
like how is God
where the money
money
goes is churches are 501c3 organizations, so they get paid by the government.
Like with the tax, they get tax exempt status. They don't even pay no fucking taxes.
George Bush actually intervened that with a law, I think back in 2009, the separation of church and state. He actually found a loophole for that. So that's your 501c3 money that your church get that you didn't know they was getting. Right. They gonna take your Jesus money, invest your Jesus money into a piece of land near you, probably down the street. Right. Throw up a mega church, cameras, bring college teams. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bring your whole community, do commercial ads. Like, I've never seen a church do a commercial ad, but in this day and age they do. Raise the property value, move y'all out, add, keep going down the street. They go left and right. Whoever move out first.
It's always about the money. America is a corporation. It's always gonna be about the money.
And I feel if you're a true believer in God, I think in the Bible didn't they say pastors are bad? Anybody who preaches?
They did say that.
They did say that. I don't know which one. I'm not no pastor, but my mom. I'm gonna tell y'all, boy, some of the smartest motherfuckers about the Bible is prisoners.
Facts. They ain't got no time to read that motherfucker.
Them motherfuckers. So my mom been in and out, and she know the Bible better than I can say any Christian who say they down to earth.
Yeah.
You
already know.
But I remember in your lecture you was talking about that. That's gonna be added to a link. We're gonna have a link at the end.
Yeah.
Link to that. He did a good job on that, y'all.
Appreciate
That's a must watch.
Reconstruction of Black Religion, the book coming soon. Documentary coming soon. Go ahead.
These pastors, they're honestly designed to give you that hope. Now, hope is a good thing.
We're not taking that away, but they know how to pull on the strings of Black people's heart. They know we giving people. Grandma pray all day. She gives all day. Like, that's just what we come from. So they know how to pull on that. God wants you to do this. Jesus said to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly think a blessing is when you actually put action and hard work behind it.
Right.
Because
that's the miracle. You put the work in.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying some person in the clouds is like touching you, waking you up every morning, but you in a way, God is you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's already within you. We wouldn't have got here without God, so we're not gonna take away God. Black people always believed in God. We believe in God ancient years ago, but we had a different belief system. So when we ask, well, when did Jesus come into effect with us? We gotta go back to slavery. Like, we didn't get the motherfucker. We couldn't even read the book. Yeah. We had somebody else telling it to us. So we didn't even get a chance to touch the book physically until the 1800s. So what about all in between then? You see what I'm saying? I'm just being real.
Yeah. Honestly, it's just the pastor's job to get your money, invest that money into some new property. So they always talking about the AC broke.
But why? But I'm saying, don't tell me it's going to God if you know. Like, just be real with me. My mama told me straight up, listen, Santa Claus ain't real. Santa Claus don't pay no bills. Like I buy your gifts. I work hard for this shit. So once she told me that already had me questioning everything in life. Like, I don't know, like, how I know this is real. How I know that. You know what I'm saying?
So I was talking to my mom, and she was real heavy on, well, she still is, real heavy on Jesus, and she was telling me that God doesn't answer prayers that you already have the answers to. Right. So
He gave you the common sense. I'm saying,
if you know you need money to pay your bills at the house, some of y'all priorities just messed up.
That's all it is. That's all. But then they put it on the devil did it. That goddamn devil. You putting it on everybody but yourself. It's the devil's fault. It's your man's fault. It's the boss' fault. But you're not even looking in the mirror saying, damn, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to change? Ask God that. Stop asking the shit that don't mean nothing. You see what I'm saying? That's my problem with the shit.
Yeah, so like
I get, bro. I get. Hey, you already know how I get, bro.
So he gives you. You already have that. He don't answer prayers that you already got answers to. So, if you got something you need to fix, please go to other resources other than the church now, because there's probably like 1 or 2 churches out here that's really trustworthy.
Right, and really doing for the community.
Really doing for the
community.
It's some really putting in some groundwork.
I don't want to make it.
I ain't never seen a church buy a block.
Yeah.
Buy old apartment complexes, Alabama in the court. And rent it out to people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, who actually need
for as much money as they pulling in.
Emergency housing. Like all those people who went to Alabama in the court, I figured out that they went to like Lakeshore Village or something off of Ghana's Ferry. To be housed there or whatever. But now, they about to get in a lot of Hold on.
Hold on. So I'm about to go for the 10. But I don't want to make it like I'm bashing the church or I'm saying this. I'm just saying because I'm going off my own experience. I can't tell you nothing but my own experiences. And like he said, it's a solid handful of churches with real people. They take them words, them scriptures, and you really take something from it. Like throughout the day, you like, damn, like that was some real shit. The way he said it. But he didn't just keep saying Jesus said, God said. Before you even say them niggas' names, you gotta make sure this shit is 100% fact before you say I'm just gonna put my.
And I can't remember what church it was, but I think it's one in Atlanta that they actually do economics courses, budget courses, credit courses. They actually helping people who attend their churches to clean up their credit report, learn financial literacy, paying for kids to get into certain colleges, their fees and stuff like that, and it's just. That's the amazing part. That's the good part. Yeah, those the good churches. Community. To be honest with you, after 2025, there'll probably be nobody from us that's gonna be going to the church. The only people who still go to church are those people who are conning, and those people who've been in the church. Because I mean, if you think about it, some of these pastors, you look at their real day job, and you can't afford a Mercedes. How you getting this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't afford a house in Blackwood. How you getting this?
Right.
And you just start adding the ones and the twos. You just start.
But like I said, just be real. Don't wrap it around religion. Just say, look, y'all, we trying to give y'all some hope. We got this book, the Hope book. It's not really the Hope book, but you know what I'm saying. This is a book of hope. We gonna use this book, and we gonna get through the slavery. We gonna get the freedom. We go like that. That was the mindset we needed to get through because we went through a lot of shit in this country, and we needed that to give us. You know what I'm saying?
So, I guess my question to you, Kareem, is why did Dr. King? Well, how did he use the church?
So once again, us black people, we always been religious people. If you're gonna grab the masses, the mind of us, it's gonna be through spirituality and through that type of way. Because I mean, like I said, we grew up. Everybody by their heads. God, we thank for this food, better see. Everybody, that's just how we live. You know what I'm saying? So he knew, and Malcolm X did the same thing. You gotta capture it through religion to talk to them. Because we so polluted with same shit that's going on now was back then what they had, the radio and other cocaine and different shit. Now we got social media. It's always going to be something else that's clouding your mind, but we always come to that point where we sitting on the toilet, we in the back room by ourselves, we thinking about life, we start talking to God. Yo, God, what the fuck am I doing? We all know that spot. We know, you know what I'm talking about when you really in that zone. So I'm not saying that that's not there, but don't attach that book to it and say that that's what it is. But I understood what Dr. King was doing because he like, all right, if I'm gonna play political and I'm trying to get laws changed, I gotta get the people behind me. What the people, you know what I'm saying? Plus his daddy was a preacher too, so like it was already in his family, his bloodline to do it. But what he used it for to accomplish, he didn't just was in there taking people money. That nigga was going broke. He was going out of town fighting civil rights. Like he used the church what it was for. Like you said, they using it for financial literacy classes and this and that. He used it on some civil rights shit. It's an item to use. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't tell me it's God house and the money going to God house. Just say we gotta pay bills in this fucking place. Just say that.
Well, I mean, it ain't even paying the bills. It's just that they're doing other things to elevate the service. So if let's say you started in an old boarding house and y'all start off with like 3 members. Mm-hmm. You get after a couple of years, you get enough money. You want to open a bigger place, get more people. So the theme is to get a bigger place.
That's a business.
More people, more income.
I thought it's a house of worship though. Why is it about money if we all worshiping something? Why? Where did money come into effect?
Bruh, I know a church.
You see what I'm saying?
They got a stadium. I ain't gonna say which one. It's out in Blackwood. They got a stadium. Okay. Yeah. We ain't gonna say no name. Okay. But the things that they're ascertaining with the money that y'all attending the church for is absurd. Right. Instead of helping the community. Now, what you could do is, if I was to open a church, I would just help the people because the people who are making you money, so why not help them make money? It's the church is for the community. There's no gray area. You know, there's no fake in what you're doing. You actually being a real teacher, as Robert Kiyosaki would say. Right. You helping them credit bills, financial literacy, they give you money back in return, for the collection plate. You know, I wouldn't even call it a collection plate at that point. I'd be like, okay, we got to reach a monthly goal right here. This is our meeting place. A church should be like almost a meeting place where you come together, make a plan, execute it. Because before they did the marches, they met up at church.
But what I think is with black people, our backs not against the wall. Slavery put our backs against the wall like yo, well, we gotta, whatever way we gotta find out that we gonna get the fuck out this shit. We chilling right now. We doing a podcast, we eating good, we go to Bojangles, and we ain't tripping about nothing. Nigga, money coming in. until some shit shut down and niggas gotta go on survival mode. Now it's like, oh shit, what the fuck we back to, until that happens, we chilling. So, niggas ain't taking shit serious.
I really think Dr. King just kind of like put the medicine in the put the medicine in the candy. So like, he really used church as a gateway to
right,
you know, help
to the
masses
yeah.
to be able to get his message across.
Right.
So I feel like that was real creative.
Yeah, definitely, it definitely was creative. Like he was a leader of his time.
And one thing y'all gotta stop doing, and I learned this. I was watching the Hidden Color series. Whenever people reference Dr. King, they like to say Mahatma Gandhi. Mm-hmm. There's a piece out right now of Mahatma Gandhi saying something racist about black people. Mm-hmm. He did not.
Ain't that nigga black though? That's right. Hold on.
Technically, theoretically, yes.
Okay.
But at his memorial, Dr. King's memorial, they got a stone of Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. And
they just always attached him because of, you know, what they would represent.
Yeah, you know, it was kind of like premature. He wasn't thinking,
you
know, clearly through everything. He just taught his teachers his nonviolent, but he really didn't like black people.
Yeah. But that go back to, you know what I mean, you can't go off of what a nigga say. Like, you can say whatever you want. I'm gonna take your information and use it however I need to use it for. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, whatever you don't like me, fuck you. I gained something from thank you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still pushing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But what I wanted to touch on as far as the collection plate with the 10%, it's like you telling me that God, this loving God that love me to death, he ain't gonna do nothing wrong to me. He my father. Whoa. He gonna get mad at me because I don't have 10%. What if I came broke, God? I need you. You gonna tell me you gonna turn me around because I got no motherfucking money? I'm just saying logically it just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So why am I giving my money to this place? If I'm gonna give my money, like you said, if you want to say this is the Steve Harvey said, Kings of Comedy, the building fund, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if this gonna be the building fund and we really committing this shit, like, all right, you know what, black people, I don't fuck with you over there and I don't fuck with you over there, but we fuck with this church. We gonna put the money in the motherfucking church. We gonna do it like that. I can fuck with that. If that's the way you gonna do it like that. But just to continue to take and wonder why we still broke. But the church is just one part of why we still broke. Because like you said, half of us ain't even going to church no more. Now we done moved into other shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
so if the church want to get the youth involved, y'all have to make it creative. Y'all
Definitely.
have to get people involved, get people jobs.
Right.
Find people affordable places to stay. Find people.
Not taking away from the ones who do. Like I said, it's churches out there to do that shit.
Yeah. You know, finding people. There's a lot of kids out here that are hungry. I found out somewhere, I think in Louisiana, there's a whole district that the whole community lives below the poverty line. Mm-hmm. The average kid is hungry. They even have a food pantry in the school.
That's crazy.
So,
so how much money you really think like a year the church pulling in? Annually?
150 mil. Probably.
And that's probably
like one like not even a mega church. That's just like a regular church. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever seen them churches that be having them quarter goals with the little bar that go up to the fire, like they hit the quarter.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Yeah, some people, I'm talking about millions. I wouldn't be surprised if millions upon billions of dollars.
Listen, there, what I want to understand is like, what was God doing before money was invented? What was he doing before money got printed? Like I'm saying, if y'all, you see what I'm saying? I'm talking about the kid who grows up thinking about this as, oh, this is how y'all gave it to me. Like, I didn't know nothing about those other shit. Why you just didn't tell me? Like, why you just didn't tell me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
The money printed, they didn't print the first banknotes until 1661. So what was the guy doing? How was he getting his money before then? You know what I'm saying? So do you think we should still be investing in a collection plate when we go? Or do you feel like it's a scam, or do you feel like they need it?
You shouldn't be investing in anything that's not working for you. Okay. And that may sound selfish to a lot of people. You may be like, oh, somebody else might need this money, but nobody else is getting that money. Yeah. People who already got is getting. Right. And I think a lot of people will say, well, you know, the rich is greedy, yada, yada. That's true. Some people who are rich is greedy as hell. Yeah. But if you think about it, and Robert Kiyosaki was talking about it, you know, the rich have to give in order to gain.
You know what I'm saying? That's facts, though.
If you have nothing to give, then who's greedy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you get somebody who started a church and they never had nothing, greedy.
Yeah, I got
they
you.
Taking everything. Everything they getting. You know that AC that y'all supposedly got fixed 10 years ago may not get fixed until he buy his Bentley coupe. Yeah. Or his mansion. Yeah. Whatever.
It's about the bread.
I mean, yeah. Most likely it's about the bread. There's a matter of fact on Broad River right now. There's a whole college that you go to a building that they bought that you can go in.
Oh, you talking the one back in that corner behind churches? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know you talking about. That's by Sandy's, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah, right there in the back. And I know you talking. I didn't know that was a school though. I didn't know that shit.
Man, they got summer semester, fall semester. Hey, look, man.
Hey, look.
It's crazy, but honestly, the church really needs to step up and do something. Don't be doing no Band-Aid, what I call bandage, makeups and shit like that. Like,
Band-Aid work.
Let's throw a community bash where we have a party. Niggas party every weekend.
Yeah, that's facts.
Fuck that.
They leave the party and come. They leave the church and they leave the club and go to church in the morning.
Yeah, they just they was just out 4 hours ago.
Right. They just did that. They just did that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want your Welch's grape. I don't want your fake ass bread.
Right.
I want solutions. Right. I don't want this fake.
But the solution is that's not the only solution. But part of the solution is money. We can't run from the fact that you gotta know money to make money nowadays. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of the youth, if it ain't about money, you think about it, they focused on. That's why it's a rise. It's a rise in rappers because a lot of people think the quickest way to riches. It used to be, well, it is the military still, but it's like a small percentage. Now nobody's worried about going military. Everybody want to be a rapper. Yeah. Everybody, want their charges, their challenges. They want what they want. Yeah. But the quickest way for everybody else, like how South Carolina started up theirs. Yeah. Y'all seen how that man went from a couple of posts, like he over 100 posts now. And he only been up for like a couple of months.
Yeah. He up there.
Like that's how many
this shit moving fast right now.
And there's nothing wrong with you wanting to be a rapper.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if that's the way of thinking if that's your way of thinking that you're gonna make it this way, you may not make it long. Yeah.
Even Jay-Z had to do other shit besides rapping. He wasn't just rapping. He wasn't depending on rap. Right. He was doing other shit.
So for me, maybe the church got to switch it up. You know, it's time to switch. Maybe we need to buy a church.
Ain't right, I ain't fucking around that shit.
We need to buy a church.
I ain't lying to you, bro. I ain't fucking around, bro. I ain't fucking around with it. Nah, but to be honest, like I feel like the church is within yourself. You know what I'm saying? God is within yourself. God is in your mind. It's all about belief and what you believe in. Like heaven and hell. That's in your mind. It's like you could be in a terrible place in your life, and then you in abundance of riches. That's heaven on earth. This is just a thought, a way of thought. You know what I'm saying? You got different ways of thought, but they all talking about the same thing. We all talking about the same source. You call it Jesus. He call it Allah. He call it Buddha. But they all talking about the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And I remember on of course y'all seen The Matrix with Neo. That's like, I mean, if you looking at it in that context, Neo is he once he get hit with the truth, he is like, he gave him the pill with the he gave him the red. You could.
Like he was walking around everything else right. When y'all see the terrorist bombs, it makes you think. Like when y'all see the terrorist bombs and shit, y'all regular people, y'all don't know what's really going on. Right. So like when he was given the pill, and he was able to see why all those explosions and those gunfights and those wild ass beefs going on in the city, you be like, oh shit, it was Osama bin Laden. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the real whole time being the motherfuckers trying to destroy the earth. They trying to kill y'all, but they're not killing y'all physically right now.
But it all boiled down to the movie is about your mind. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is talking about your mind, but we, like I said, we black people, we spooky. You know what I'm saying? We spooky, we superstitious. You know what I'm saying? And we go a little too deep with shit when sometimes it's just right there in our face and it's not even that deep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about cause and effect. What you put out is what you get back. You got your mind is a garden. You could put positive thoughts in it. You could tell yourself positive things. You could water those things. You could do those things every day, and eventually them things will come. Or you could tell yourself negative shit. You could say, I'm a trap nigga. I'm a rob niggas. I'll kill niggas. And then the more you say it, the more you do it. Eventually you're going to end up doing that shit, and that's going to get you in the hell that you didn't want to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, the book is talking about real life. This ain't no fucking spooky shit. Like if you break it down out of the storyline of it with the characters and you break down what the information is saying, it's some shit that you could really use in your life and take you, you know what I'm saying, to another pinnacle. Not saying depend on that book. Use the wisdom, take it, move on. You know what I'm saying? Your life is going to depend on who you hang around and the books you read. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you don't put nothing, if you feed your stomach, but you ain't feeding your, you know what I'm saying? You getting the same shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
It's common sense. And I feel like the church, especially the black church, they know a lot of us ain't using our common sense. A lot of us don't even care to give a fuck about common sense at all. So let me take your money, let me keep digging in your pocket, digging. You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like they promising you a place. Like what I don't get is they're gonna promise you a spot in heaven, but your father is not there to tell you that you get a spot. Right. They telling you if you put 10% in this collection plate, you're doing right by God. But God neither, you know, did he tell you or spoke to you himself. And told you to put 10% into the collection plate.
Even when you trying to go talk to God, you got to talk through a middleman, the confessional. You in the confessional talking to a nigga on the other side of confessional. He done did way worse shit than you, raping little boys, doing little shit in the church, stealing shit. But you come to tell him that, you know what I'm saying, you cheated on your girlfriend and life is over. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you can't even compare those two. How is this nigga?
And when I think about a pastor,
how is he my middleman?
I'm thinking about, you know, like someone who's perfect. And half of these pastors out here, man, they be from some crazy ass backgrounds. And y'all Christian lights, I'm gonna call y'all that. Y'all gonna say, oh, you know, God is forgiving. God doesn't judge. Da 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 da. But when you think about something holy, that's not your image of holy. You like, okay, this nigga ain't never did nothing. He Obama. He from Salt Lake City. He ain't never committed.
It's like it represents purity.
Purity.
But ain't no man on earth pure. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's perfect. So like I said, it's more of a mind thing. Take the information and go. Like once you start getting, like you said, well, our God says, and it's like you know that look. They just they so into it. They not even in tune with reality. Like niggas getting killed out here, shit going on around you, but you more into this fucking book. And
like
this religion,
it would almost take survival mode for us to really get down.
Our backs gotta be against the wall.
Basically, you know what I'm saying? Like some real life shit has to happen to you.
Right.
In order for you to take it serious, because
as soon as they say Trump,
a lot of people, honestly, the people who, what I understand is most of the majority of the people who go to church are below middle class. Right. You know, not saying people above.
But that's where that hope. That's where that hope factor comes back in. Yeah.
So everybody who go in there, y'all have nothing to give but still giving. Right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm gonna attend a church, I need a church that's gonna progress me forward. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because like I said, it's some good folk. It's some good. I done met some good people in the church. I'm not. Listen, let me tell you, I'm real shit. I'm not. I don't have to. Like I said, I don't gotta bash nobody. Like it's some good motherfuckers who will help you more than your motherfucking family will help you. But like I said, once you start to give your views and tell them how you feel, then they weak, yo, you the devil, and that's when it just go down the drain. It's just like, all right, you too into this book. I got real life shit going on, Pastor. Can you help me? If I don't believe in this book, you still not gonna help me. You gonna tell me I don't deserve to help because I don't believe in what you. Like, come on, my nigga. Like that's the shit I'm talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We say Donald Trump coming, everybody can come together. Oh shit, we can't let this happen. Donald Trump gotta, you know what I'm saying? We can't let the Muslims, the Christians, everybody came together. We can do that for that when I'm back against the wall. But as soon as, Trump's in the office, ain't nothing blow up yet. How we good? Back to the weed, nigga. Let's get back to it. Like, like for real. Like niggas ain't like just when Trump got elected. When was that? When was that? That was 2 years ago or something like that. A year ago. That was about 3 years ago.
Yeah, he ain't my president. So
3 years ago, everybody was on edge, but we can't let Trump do it, but the world over. Now niggas back to the regular scheduled programming. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like we not really making no real progress. Yeah. You feel me?
And almost, honestly, I would be more interested if maybe we could find a church, promote it to, if they're actually doing the right things, we could try to, promote them, get them out there, and be like, this is what a church should be, a model. This is a model church. If you're gonna be about the people, then help the people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ain't no pharaoh, no God ever in history, in whatever history that you you study.
Yeah, everybody different.
Left the people for dead. You know what I'm saying? They always did what's right for the collective. Right. So
that's what they used the godship to do right by the people. It was always about doing right. It wasn't about no negative shit or I'ma steal. See what I'm saying? You calling me the devil, but you doing devilish shit. You stealing from the church, not me. But you telling me I'm gonna be damned in hell and murdered. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like y'all, real shit. Just quick story. Like I had this conversation with my auntie. Like my auntie, like raised me up type. Like I fuck with her. You the devil. Fuck you. I'm like, what the fuck? This shit doing this? Oh no. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Why she call? Yeah.
Yeah. So we gotta wrap it up, y'all.
Yeah. Look, y'all know. Look.
So conclusion. We need a church.
Okay.
Somebody of a church that can, contact us. If y'all actually doing real good things out here, let us know so we can let other people know. Get away from these fake teachers, these these people who not practicing what they preach.
Right.
My Facebook, my real name Daryl Clifford. Instagram Midas_touch95.
You already know Hustle Man Reem. Appreciate y'all. Last episode, we made it, my nigga. We made it. Look, season 2 coming. We gonna chop this shit up. This shit gonna be butter. We out.